So we must understand who we are first of all. Know what our Father wants of us. And raise ourselves up to elevate to who we are supposed to be for our own children and for this whole world. Because the time is now, if y'all don't recognize it. We are living in the time of the Antichrist. If you don't recognize it, those that are old enough should already know as children, this was the time that we were warned about. People don't even want to say the name Jesus. No matter what any man here believes, I don't attack that. But people are not even proud to say the name Jesus anymore. And don't even understand that's not a white man. That's not a European thing. That is your exact history.
Welcome back to another major epic night tonight. This is God night tonight. Tonight I'm going to share with you everything from my childhood to one of the most underrated rappers that you have ever been able to have the presence of being in front of. I want to let you know tonight you're about to get history of Harlem. You're about to get it all. And we, at this platform, have given y'all so much and you still don't get it, but it's on record, so y'all will catch up. With no further wait, I want to say welcome tonight to two dudes that I grew up under, come from my block, you know, that I have much respect for and love for. Herb McGruff.
My brother, Sean.
Took the boss. You know what I'm saying? My dudes, man. Let me tell y'all, so y'all know this is like over 40 years because as long as I knew me, I knew them. Yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. I could form my mind, I knew these guys, you know. With that said, we come from a legendary place, as y'all know, Harlem. Exactly. You know, to these people, you know, they could have no idea where we come from, and they only hear stories. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely how I will have to start out this. You know, can y'all talk about where we come from? Let the world know from y'all perspective.
139 in Lenox, otherwise known as the Danger Zone, Harlem, New York.
139, 140. It's all kind of like one and the same because not your side of the block. You know what I'm saying? Not your side of the block. You come across the street to the downtown side of Lenox Avenue, 139th and 140th Street is a park. And at one time, you would be able to enter the park from Lenox Avenue, or and you would be able to enter from two ways coming from 40th Street and 39th Street, right off the corner, and then right by my building, 104, you'd be able to walk across to 133 and come out by 133 and 40th, and then the other entrance was by 101, which had the house, the little, you know, the little house and shit.
They had the ramps too.
Yeah, they had the ramps. Parking changed like 3-4 times. You know that.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Now they talking about putting the soccer field in there, like they gonna do it over again.
Wow.
So they gonna, but that goes to show you with this gentrification shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You never would think that they would desecrate our land like that and throw a soccer field in there. We was kicking ass. We wasn't kicking soccer balls. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, we used to play
we played every
ball.
Yeah.
And right behind the park. What's that shit with
the sandbox?
With the old folks home at?
Yeah. Oh, the schoolyard.
The schoolyard, man.
Yeah.
We was playing stick ball on glass.
Yeah,
there used to be broken glass bottles, cracked vials, all kind of shit. Know what I mean? We played stick ball, know what I mean?
Yo, that's what I told you. Baseball was my first love. Before I even went on the courts and played basketball.
Yeah, we used to play
My
baseball.
moms used to take me in the schoolyard, right? Because you also could hit it from 39th Street too.
Exactly.
So go in the schoolyard, mad broken bottles and shit like that. Every now and then, every summer, you get somebody to clean it up. It'd be like a whole collaboration. Everybody clean it up and shit like that.
Yeah.
They have maybe one good full game of baseball. What I remember most though was playing against the wall. Right? They had the box on the wall with the X in it, that was the strike zone.
Exactly.
We used to play the stick ball. My mom's used to on top of the roof of the school.
Wow.
Word up, straight like that.
How was it for a kid growing up at that time, you know, in the elements that was going on?
What aspect though?
See, at that time, we was young and innocent. We didn't. It was a lot of shit going around us at the time that we didn't know about until we got a certain age. We was regular kids for the most part, but a lot of us came from broken homes. See, like I said before, Delano was considered like,
You made it.
yeah, like Stravers Row and Delano is
Yeah,
like
you made it.
Yeah, it's like they had both of their parents. Most of y'all
Right.
grew up with your mother and your father.
Right.
Us on the other side, it was like our moms or we was a single
Right.
parent.
No,
household.
this is good because that's what I want
know what I'm saying?
You gotta look at it like this, right? Stravers Road, those brownstones, those are houses, row houses. You know what I'm saying? Row houses. You living in a house, and then you got Delano, Esplanade, Riverton, Lennox Terrace.
Yeah.
Those was considered all upper class developments. You know what I'm saying?
even though it's right
luxury apartment buildings. You know what I'm saying? And we was in the tenement. You know what I'm saying? We was in the tenement. So you know what I'm saying?
So-
5-floor walk up.
So I asked that question because often, from my perspective, when I share my upbringing and I talk about Harlem, I speak about it from the Delano view. So this is going to be such a great show. From my perspective, when I growing up, I often tell the people I thought I was in hell. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that the guys across the street were demons. You know what I'm saying? But that is because of the environment that maybe the difference that y'all thought y'all was growing up in gave y'all some resentment for the kids that was coming there?
Not really.
Not really, because it was a couple like Kerry
Garvis is
Pete.
dead.
He
like
was
they
different.
Used to be, Kerry
He was
Pete,
different.
Marvin.
Yeah.
It was a couple people from Delano, OG Ty, like there's a couple people used to.
It was some
even at
people-
one time. We used to when we was on our cool shit. We used to play y'all in football. That was one of the things we. You know what I'm saying? We invite y'all over to play tackle football. Good, big shout out to Paul. You know what I mean? Haas and all.
Yeah, definitely
and
Paul.
all them.
That's Paul that was with Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
He's from where he grew up with
Yeah,
us
big
too.
shout out to Uncle Paul and shit. Know what I mean? Niggas like that. But shit, I was in like Menacink and like little
definitely
little joints.
Menacink,
Like
yeah.
we went to all the bathhouse, Kennedy
bathhouse,
Center.
of course.
We was in all them
I
joints
used to go
too.
to Abyssinia Daycare. I'm not daycare. I went to Head Start in Abyssinia, but I also went to Abyssinia Daycare every summer.
So the guys y'all just mentioned were so in Delano they were exceptions. Kerry definitely was. Kerry was an exception. You know what I'm saying? Born and raised with him, he was an exception.
That's exact.
What it was.
My man Rich Jeter.
Yeah,
Know what I mean?
that's my family. Those my family. Look who their dad was. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Their dad was like gangster. You know what I'm saying? So when I was a kid growing up in Harlem, it was a tough experience for me because, I was that kid that, I didn't have both their parents, but I went to private school, and my mom wouldn't let me come outside and play. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? She like, yo, you can't play with those kids. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay upstairs. So then, when I come outside, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm getting picked on, I'm getting beat up, they're kicking my ass, I can't go nowhere. And that changed me. You know what I'm saying? That
Growing
you know
pains,
what I'm
baby.
saying?
Growing
Yeah,
pains.
that.
Oh, listen. Growing up on outside the street, it was growing pains too. Niggas we had the lumps
It
and
was a
bumps and
chain
shit
of-
like
it
that.
was a chain of-
it was. Don't get it fucked
You
up, man.
had to fight.
That shit there. Growing up in my block, I tell my man every day that's with us, right?
Gladiator
If you
school.
ain't fight, you was gon' fight. You know what I'm saying? And even when you made your name known and you ain't have to do none of that no more, it still was. Me and Gruff might have a disagreement. Me and Gruff might have a disagreement or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Before it really get down the line like that, you know what? On Saturday, bring your gloves out.
Niggas got the boxing
Yeah,
glove.
bring your gloves and your mouthpiece out. We're gonna go to Connie's on 126 and 5th, and we're gonna settle this. You know what I'm saying? And we go throw the gloves on, a round or 2, 3 rounds.
Yeah.
And after that,
And that's what it was.
we go back to Blimpie's on 133rd and Lennox.
Cool.
Some pizza, sandwich, and everybody cool. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
absolutely. I remember those days. Definitely.
But we used to go, everybody. You know what I'm saying?
How was it? We grew up, I remember from a kid right off top knowing some legendary figures that we grew up around that was older than us. How was it for y'all to grow up with those legendary figures? niggas.
It was.
I'm not talking about the rappers.
Nah, I know.
Yeah,
It was a learning experience. We learned a lot.
We call that.
We learned a lot.
We call that.
Life lessons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We call that like the. It was a lot of shit.
It was a gift and a curse at the same time,
Right.
but
You know what I'm
you
saying?
learned a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day,
Because that
we
stigma,
still here.
we good niggas, but just from being on that side of the street, guilty by association. So a lot of that shit went on with me through my whole career. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm cool with a lot of niggas, but now I mean niggas know my block and niggas know how niggas get down, and so niggas, that stigma be, know what I'm saying? It's stuck to me.
Yeah,
So it is what it is with that, but know what I'm saying? I keep it real with niggas though. You know?
Absolutely.
Cool niggas, but you know.
Can't choose your family, baby.
Exactly.
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Can't choose your
No,
family.
we born into our family,
Exactly.
you know, and we born into our block too.
That's a fact. That,
Yeah.
Your block becomes family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Blood
absolutely.
ain't gotta make
No,
blood.
absolutely.
You know what I mean?
You know, from a kid, from my earliest memory, like I know, I remember y'all from the time I
Right.
remember, and I was always inspired by you guys. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was always, you know, even though I was going to private school and mom had me on something, I wanted to be like, you know,
Right.
the dude
Across the street.
across the street. You know what I'm saying? So that's from our side on the block, what we was, you know, like
All
inspiring
due respect,
to.
I'm glad your mother kept from over there.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't have been who you is today, probably.
Yeah.
If you was on that side.
I understand.
Know what I'm saying?
I understand.
Life could have been, know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So everything happened for a reason.
Yeah, I respect.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I respect that 100%.
So she did it, what she was telling you,
She raised you
was
right.
right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She raised
You know,
you right.
you know, yeah. That,
Look how many of us died from on
Yeah.
that side over stupidity.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? Look how many of us died from on that. So your mother, she knew what she had her hand on you from. Know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So
Yeah.
she ain't tell you nothing wrong, brother.
No.
Know what I'm
that. I
saying?
respect
Yeah.
that 100%. You know.
Yeah, B. So know what I mean? Don't feel ashamed that you wasn't on that side or whatever.
Yeah.
Because you probably wouldn't be here right
You ain't
now.
missed nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Now,
Know what I mean?
and speaking of that, what was
Yeah.
so funny, speaking about that strong mother, that's why even when I got older, that's what ended me up out of town.
Right.
Because I was like,
You rebelled a
I
little
can't shame mom on the block, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So
she
you took
can't
the show
come.
on the
Yeah,
road.
I can't shame my mom, you know what I'm
But we
saying?
all get to that age though where it's
Right.
like, yo, listen, man, I'm a man. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. You know what I mean? Like in my case, like I'm writing a book. He's writing a book too.
Yeah, it's
You know
gonna
what
be
I'm saying?
epic, I know it.
Two autobiographies. The name of his book is called God Bless the Child.
Child, yeah.
The name of my book is called Paid the Cost. Right? And it's like a little excerpt from my book talking about maybe my relationship with Big L. We go way back to probably about, I can remember 3 years old. I got pictures when
Babies,
we were
yeah,
Head
of
Start
course,
together.
yeah.
So my moms and his moms, both hustlers. You know what I'm saying? My mom's, her bank was this lady in the middle of the block named Miss Grace. I don't know who Pinky Bank was, but they were the number lady. You know what I'm saying? And whatever else they had going on, I don't think it was no drugs or nothing like that, but they were hustling females. They knew how to get there. So Pinky had L, Donald, and Leroy. And my mom's had me at that time. I was a spoiled little bastard, the only child. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no doubt.
For 9 years until my little brother Chris showed up. But
He know Chris.
he know my
Yeah, of
brother,
course, yeah.
So when Chris showed up, my relationship kind of changed. Like that's when I really got like, yo, you know what? Because she was focused on Chris and her new boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? And I don't. At one time, it meant a lot, but I understand. I've been through shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But my mom's and Pinky were in tune with each other. It's like me and him. Yo, you pick the Jordans up for Tiana?
Right.
Yeah, I got them. Yeah, I got them for my son too. Not no competition, nothing like that. We just making sure our kids got the best. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they did for us. So it was just a hell of a trip growing up there. You know what I'm saying? Niggas.
We had our fun times.
We had our
too,
fun
man.
times. Yeah,
Don't get it twisted.
It
The
wasn't
block
all
was
bad.
at one time was united like no other.
We-
You know what I'm saying?
I
The block was united like no other.
I
at one time.
remember
We had beautiful times.
139th
You know what
Street
I'm
being, I'm from Harlem, born and raised. 139th Street was the strongest block, and the only other block that you could maybe say was 141st Street. You know what I'm saying?
42nd.
Well, 42nd, yeah, my bad. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
my
Yeah.
original
You-
block.
That's
Uh-huh.
original block 41st.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
101.
Oh, see, I didn't know that,
that's
but yeah,
But you know the park was right there, so I was.
yeah, but
Once you came
139,
in-
no one
See, let me
was.
tell you something about
yeah.
that block, right? Certain niggas came in that block and got stuck. You could have been from Brooklyn.
No,
Now
I-
you from 39th and Lennox. You know
I
what I'm
know,
saying?
yeah. That
Depending
was,
on how whoever your relationship was with or whatever, when you came around, you just got stuck.
yeah. Shout outs to Brett. You know what I'm saying? We just did an interview with Brett.
What's up?
Oh, what's up with Brett?
Yeah, you want me? I hit him right now.
Word, what's up with the I ain't see the
You know what I'm
homie in a
saying?
minute.
Let's hit him right. Let's hit him
That's
right
my
now.
dude,
See what's
man.
up.
I
You
ain't seen
know?
Brett in years.
Yeah, he
Brett
did.
was another underrated nigga.
No, man.
Word, dumb
man,
nice.
you got to see the interview.
my
You got
dog,
to see the
man.
interview, bro.
Yeah.
The interview
We did a
is
joint with him too,
the
right?
interview
Yeah, we
is
did a couple
crazy.
joints with Brett.
You know,
Me,
the
you,
interview.
him.
No, he's talking about you.
Yeah,
Lord,
that's
through
my
the
dog.
interview. You know what I'm saying? He said about
my
the
nigga.
super group and everything that he had set up with you, Loon, him, and Big L. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
I ain't seen Brett in years, man.
Nah, yeah, Brett good. You know
That's
what I'm
what's up,
saying?
man.
See if he pick up real quick.
I talked to Loon last week.
Oh, okay. I ain't talked to Loon in a minute.
He over in the UAE.
All right, then.
Yeah, so
He took his
catch
show
him
on the
another
road.
time. He ain't pick
I
up.
ain't mad at him.
So I remember from a kid, as
Right.
we was talking about L, from
Right.
you know what I'm saying, from young, he's
Child.
always fresh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My dude was always
just told you.
fresh. You know what I'm saying? You know, he had the Nike ears
the best
before,
on
you know,
everything.
like, you know,
Everything.
fashion is what I remember so much from
Exactly.
Harlem. And growing up, y'all guys had the fashion. You know what I'm saying? I did the streets itself had the fashion. You know, me, I had to be stuck with the penny loafers and the thing, so that gave me
Don't worry
more
about it.
of
There's a few niggas on our side wearing people.
yeah, I'm sure it was. Yeah, that parents that just were, yeah, they would conform to that. You know what I'm saying? But that gave the thirst of the game. Wanting to, man, look how fresh dudes is. L was one of those dudes. You know. Tell me about how that was growing up with the legendary now, who you know is like they say probably was the best rapper ever that they didn't get to know.
L was a comedian. L was a character, man.
He was
You
a
had-
comedian.
Yeah, you had to love L, man. L, he gonna make you mad, but at the same time, he gonna enlighten you on a lot of shit. L was real smart too. He read a lot of books, a lot of them Donald Goines books.
He read all those.
Iceberg Slim, like you could tell L was no pimp.
Yeah.
Know what I'm
Especially when
saying?
he got him a Long Island
And
Ice
then
tea.
he was ahead of his time. Like L, they don't know. They used to call L Sha Na Na back in the days. That was his name, Mont. Sha Na Na. Know
And
what I'm
after
saying?
that, it was El Corleone.
Yeah, I know L. Cole.
So L was seasoned for this shit, man. Like he grew up around my big shout out to Don Shades, who's a local DJ, Big Donald and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Black Rodney.
Black Rodney,
Used to bring
Love
the
Bug
equipment out, Love Bug
Starsky.
Starsky.
Know what I'm
Star
saying? So
Child.
L was, we come from that shit.
I remember
Know what I'm
they used to
saying?
bring the music out in the park. He was like 6, 7 years old. I remember standing
Yeah.
on the side watching this nigga cut shit.
Oh,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? They put this nigga on the crate. He had to stand on the crate to catch the, and they had
Yeah.
1200s out,
Wow.
the Technic 1200s.
Yeah.
And he be catching shit. I remember like, oh god damn, I wish I could do some shit like that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he was advanced, man. He was
Oh,
advanced.
wow. I didn't know L rapping into the early 90s when he was doing the battles and he was winning all those battles
yeah,
throughout
yeah,
Harlem. And everybody was saying, yo, this kid, that's my, he from my block, that's L. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing big older dudes like, oh man, this dude, he beat everybody. You know what I'm saying? You know?
And that was,
L was definitely nice, man. You could-
ITC joint.
Yeah, that's when he won that big trophy and shit.
One of the big trophies is like
Nah,
5
man.
foot. This is the first time I've seen a 5 foot tall trophy. I don't even think they was
Yeah.
giving out 5 foot
Wow.
trophies in Ruck at
Yeah, he
that
brought
time.
that joint home.
He brought that shit
Wow.
home.
Yeah, L brought that joint home, dude.
How did hip hop start for you guys? That's how it started through L?
Basically, we always in the hip hop,
Nah,
but
we loved.
yeah, we
rap
always
music.
loved rap music. But what's really started, yes, L. When L got the deal, at least for me, you know what I'm saying? I seen, because you know me, I was out there doing what I do. L got that deal, and I said, damn, this shit is real, know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Me and him was like basically El Hype Man at the early stages,
Yeah.
the promotional tour and all that shit. We was going on the road
Always
with
all
El.
over.
Yeah.
All over.
San
It was the
Diego,
Fugees,
Wow.
Detroit,
Biggie, Craig Mack, you know
Lil
what I'm
Kim,
saying?
Junior Mafia.
All of us was on a promotional tour. That's when Jack the Rapper and all that shit was out. Nah, I mean, we had, that was the early stage before niggas had money.
Yeah.
So
You know what
y'all
I'm
used
saying?
to
That's what
see
it was.
Biggie and be around Biggie and all of them?
man. Everybody, man.
Wow.
You name it. You name it, man. Yeah, man.
We done rubbed shoulders
down
with
for a while.
A lot
You know what I'm
of
saying?
brass. You know
And
what
a
I'm
lot of, and I always thank L, because if it wasn't for L, I wouldn't have met half the people I met.
Right.
So it's always a blessing.
Right.
So what
I'm
so it makes me feel good and accurate when I say this, because like I said, y'all, I hear it from y'all guys, I know I'm correct. So when I say, when people ask me, I say, look, Harlem had Dougie Fresh,
Right.
but we didn't, he wasn't a part of
Right.
us. And he was like a superstar.
Doug was Harlem. Doug was
No,
Harlem,
not
but
saying he wasn't Harlem. I thought he was like a superstar though.
Right.
I didn't think, he didn't inspire me to think that I could become that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I thought that was still like some TV like, you know, like
Exactly.
it wasn't obtainable.
Exactly.
When L got on,
That's when you knew.
oh shit, this is real?
Exactly. This can happen.
But you know what though? If you look at where we from, and we're gonna go from, let's say from 135th Street to 145th Street, and that's matter of fact, we're gonna shorten it.
130 is the
Let's
one.
just go from, we're gonna go from like 130, let's go from 135th Street to 145th Street. And that 10 block radius, you got basketball, NBA players.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
All
You got
type
NBA
of shit
players.
come out that little
Yeah.
pool.
But and I'm gonna fuck you up with this, right? It's a dude. He's with our parents' age, right? My uncle and them. That's they people. Paul Lawrence. He was writing like running with Luther Vandross and some other people.
Yeah, I remember
write
Lawrence.
R&B. He was from the
Yeah.
courts. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? From the courts in 39th Street. Like I said, you got boxers, basketball
Pee Wee
players,
Rupp.
rappers.
Yeah, Dean
You know what I'm
Meminger.
saying? And Dean Meminger.
Yeah.
Dean Meminger lived over there with y'all.
Yeah, in my building.
And come on, man. So, and his son is still on the news right
Yeah,
now.
on the news right now. Yeah,
On
right.
New York One. There's so much talent in that
It's
little
just- it's
small
amazing.
spot,
Yeah.
man. That's crazy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That in that small area, you got all these people that got major talent. You know what I'm saying? $1 million talent, $1 billion talent. You know what I mean?
I think
It's
about
just a
that
blessing to be
a
where we're
lot.
from. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think about that a lot, and that's a part of us documenting this because that we grew up around that at we this age. We can look back and see, oh wow, these dudes, even the dudes that you ain't hear of that we grew up with is legends. You know what I'm saying? That they'd never know
Cameo
about.
was from Drew.
Cameo?
Yeah, it was from Drew Hamilton.
Yeah, he was from
fuck out
Drew.
of
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
I thought he was a West Coast
Sean Moe
nigga.
in the
Yeah.
building.
I thought he was a West Coast nigga.
Yeah,
niggas from-
and you know Teddy Riley from
Yeah.
right there in
Saint
Saint Nick. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
Sweat from
saying?
Grant.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keith Sweat. You know what I'm saying?
Harlem, period, Harlem.
It's-
Man, Harlem is
If
rich
you wanna
with,
just go to
with
Harlem,
Yeah.
like talent.
It's a bunch of talent.
No, yeah,
around Harlem, man.
it's amazing.
On all sides, the
Gotta love it where
acting,
we from, right?
rapping.
Gotta love it.
Yeah,
All kind of shit.
the whole world love Harlem.
Yeah.
You know, the whole world think they Harlem. You know what I'm saying? That's so.
And like I be saying when I be going to other part, like Harlem is a part of Manhattan. So that's how that go to show you.
Yeah.
Harlem is
much
basically
we
from
stand out.
110th to 155th.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we got so much oppression on the world for fashion and everything else. You know what I'm saying?
We
That's
made our
small
mark,
plot.
We made our
You know
mark.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, there ain't no place like Harlem.
I
man.
never
don't
been
care
more
what
proud
you
to be a
say,
Harlem
man.
nigga in my life.
And I
Easy.
fuck with all the other boroughs too.
Yeah,
and
that's
all
a
that.
fact.
You know.
Listen, Harlem is different,
You know,
man.
and with y'all sitting here, I've never been more proud to be a 139th Street dude,
Right.
but
Yeah,
you know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying? That
you-
definitely
you know,
contributed from y'all side of the block. I
That's a
ain't even
fact.
gonna try to,
from the
you know,
hood, though.
front, yeah,
You told
you
me,
know,
you said, yo, Biggie
I'm
call-
from
Biggie call
39th
for the
though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm from 139 though.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Lennox Avenue.
You told me you called for the interview. I said, I'm going.
Yeah,
told him I'm pulling up.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Right away.
yeah.
I told him.
Yeah, you know, yeah. So that means something to me. Now, with that said, they all hear of the legend. He's gonna become a legend. It got to be a movie. It's gonna be. I hope y'all getting together because y'all a movie. You like y'all a major movie.
Yeah,
like, it's more than a movie, like a series,
Now
man.
we're trying to iron out some shit right now and shit with a couple people and little loose ends and shit.
Yeah, we
but
just
for the
actually
most
had a
part-
meeting Friday.
Yeah, I mean, it would be epic, man. It would be all this stuff out.
Right.
So one of the
I just want to make sure it's done the right way.
it has to be,
Exactly.
yeah, it has to
Gotta
be,
be
yeah, it
done
has to
exactly
be done the
because
right way.
It's been you got these people now, right, where the internet. You ain't even putting your voice on nothing. You all you can do is type the
Oh,
script
that
and have
AI
AI,
shit and all that
and have
shit, yeah.
AI, and you had the pictures
That,
flowing and all
yeah.
that. Oh, it's all on
Yeah,
YouTube.
we see
You
it,
know what I'm saying? It's
the
like 9,
videos,
10
yeah.
documentaries out
Right.
about my block, the NFL shit and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And ain't none of it really. I'm not discrediting nobody. You know what I'm saying? But it's more to it than that. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about all the good times.
Good
The
time.
good stuff.
Talk about
yeah.
You got
Yeah.
you got balance shit out.
you gotta balance
Niggas
it out.
can't always keep
Yeah.
talking
We
about
wasn't
at one
always-
time,
That we was
the
a
block
family,
like
yeah. It was
this.
like it was a
Yeah.
family,
Like
yeah.
this.
It was. That's
Like,
what I
you know
knew.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I knew.
So we can talk about some of the good things
Yeah,
too. We
yeah,
ain't
the
gotta talk about
positive
all the
stuff,
negative
yeah.
shit
Yeah.
all the time, man.
You know, and that's
Because there was a lot of positive things that we did do that don't
That's
get
a whole
talked
fact.
about.
yeah, you
Know
know.
what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
Once-
saying? There was another positive thing we did. We used to have St. Mark's Gym.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Come
St. Mark's Gym
basketball.
every Monday and Wednesday. The
Yeah.
pastor that was in there,
The
used to-
father,
yeah, the
yeah.
father, he used to let us play ball. We had it from like 8 to
38.
12 or some shit like that. A lot of fights broke out in that gym too, but it kept us off the street in the winter. We always
Yeah.
played ball. You know what I'm saying? Even
there
if
was
you ain't play
something to
ball,
do.
you just go sit on the stage and
chill
snap
out.
and joke.
And
Yeah.
you know what else I envy y'all about? Y'all had a no drug policy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Y'all had a strong no drug policy.
Listen,
like
me-
it
me
wasn't.
and him-
We was the outcast.
Yeah, you know what I'm
He
saying?
look at us like,
What I heard you was smoking. Gruff, I said, Gruff smoking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like how? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause,
Niggas was militant, man.
yeah, nigga,
Yo,
y'all
we
was
getting high,
word.
we
Y'all
could have
was
friends from outside the block.
Yeah,
Say
word.
shit
Y'all
like
was
that.
on some whole army shit.
We manned up and did our own thing, man. I don't know, like, I think maybe, I don't know, I just was moving around. I started hitting parties, cotton clubs, skate key, and shit like that. And I'm watching the other dudes that I grew up with that was moving. You know what I'm saying? Because I was moving a little, we all was moving.
Yeah,
you know
of
what I'm saying?
course, yeah.
But that was moving. My man and them from downtown, my man and them from off the hill. No names, but shout out to them, right? And they was showing up, driving, A-Rexed up, levered up, and shit like that. So it make you want to step your shit up. And when a nigga start moving, it's just like, yo, you know what? We on to something. You know what I'm saying? We on to something. You start wanting that, you want more attention. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, you know what? I went home. I don't know, whatever I was going through, some emotional shit or whatever. I was like, yo, when I get back on my feet, when I get back on my feet, oh, it's gonna be hell of a pay. I'm getting this big chain, earrings, boogers. Yeah, every time you see me, I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying, some heavy brands or something. I want to be a big nigga. You know what I'm saying? I want to flow like
we
the older
grew up
niggas.
like
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
We grew up
Yeah,
like
I
that.
had my eyes set on.
We was ahead of our time.
Yeah, I was ahead of my time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, We was definitely ahead of our time.
So how I started smoking was, you know, my man right here, his mom was heavy. You know what I'm saying? Barrels,
mom's
big
big,
55
Yeah, I
gallon
know.
drums full of ganja. You know what I'm saying? Nigga came out one day and was like, "Yo, I got dimes." I said, "I don't even smoke, but I'll buy one off you. You gonna smoke with me?" He said, "Yeah." We lit up, and I've been hooked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, kind of relax you, you know, and it
Yeah.
brings the anxiety down sometimes. You know, I understand.
Right.
You know,
Nah, that shit is a part of my daily routine now.
yeah, no
That's a
doubt.
part of the regimen.
So we have some. Speaking about a couple guys, I want to ask about. You know, one is the legend of Big Lee. Everybody, you know, speaks about him that never knew the man, never met the man, but it's, you know, you got, I mean,
Lee,
all over,
Big
like
Lee,
everywhere
Big
you
Lee,
go,
Big
everybody
Lee is everything,
know about this
everything
guy
nigga-
named Big Lee.
Big Lee, everything a nigga said, he is a polarizing figure. I don't give a fuck about what a nigga say or whatever. Big Lee was who he said he was.
That's a fact.
No, ain't no if, ands, buts, mate. Big Lee was Big Lee. You know what I'm saying? And I give a man his props when he was holding shit down.
That's a fact.
That's how I
You know what I'm
remember it.
saying?
Yeah, that's how I
You know what I'm
remember
saying?
it.
Listen, right?
Listen,
I used to work for
he
Lee.
was who he said he was.
I used to work for Lee, so without getting too much into details, I had like a little issue with this dude. You know what I'm saying? So the dude went to go get whoever he was coming back with, right? So the kid came in the park. The kid he came in the park with, you know what I'm saying? He seen Lee. He said, "Big Lee." Oh, nah, whatever this man say right here, go. It's like you know what I'm saying? Nigga come get you for me. And, yo, nigga, nah, whatever he say, go. That man hung out. You know what I'm saying? And after that, it wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the dude that he went to go get to hold him down seen Lee, and they was up north together or whatever. He seen him, yo, Big Lee. Yo, homie, whatever this man say, go. You know what I'm saying? So it squashed that shit, and that shit ain't go nowhere.
The legendary story I have that I remember about him. One day we all on the block, and Ed, you know Ed, y'all know Ed.
Ice cream.
Yeah. So
McIntyre.
yeah.
Ice cream.
Yeah, ice cream.
Ed done did something. You know, Ed always doing some shit. Ed must have done
nigga.
robbed some niggas uptown or something.
Ed was a
Ed
notorious stick-up.
Ed
Cream
running,
let that
yes.
thing go too.
So Ed,
Yeah, my nigga Cream let that thing go.
Ed
Shout out
running,
to ice cream.
Ed running through the street on 39th on Lenox Ave, crazy, running for his life.
Right.
Niggas chasing him for his life too.
Right.
Ed running to the bar.
Yeah.
Niggas running to the bar behind him. Niggas got the guns and everything running the bar. All you see, a second later, niggas running out the bar and Leroy coming out the bar. You know what I'm saying? Like, what y'all, you know, like, what y'all doing with those guns? Like, you know what I'm saying? These niggas trying to run, getting away from Leroy now. You know what I'm saying? And he just walking out like, yo, what y'all doing with those, you know, like, it was just hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Big Lee was a good dude, man.
he had
Regardless of whatever niggas might think or whatever, Big Lee was a good dude.
He was thorough.
Good. Look, he was a block nigga.
That's
He
a
held
fact.
a block.
Pro 39th Street.
You know what I'm saying? That's all he gave a fuck about is 39th Street.
39th Street.
Holding 39th Street down and holding his niggas down.
That's
Making sure niggas wasn't coming through with no fuck shit.
Right.
Or whatever, because if niggas was coming through, niggas had more than enough.
You couldn't do nothing to you.
More than enough. Shit that, you
Being
know,
in
take
39th
care of
Street was
what.
like being a part of the mob, man. You was a made man. You couldn't lay a glove on you. You know what I'm saying?
and
Those
those,
block will turn you into a menace quick.
yeah.
But quick. Cause niggas be acting like they tough and all that. But we gonna see if you tough.
Yeah, we gonna tell
Yeah,
you.
Gonna
something's
say
gonna
you
happen,
admit.
yeah.
You gonna have to prove
Yeah,
that shit.
something's gonna
You know what I'm
happen
saying?
sooner or later,
'cause
yeah.
we used to have a lot of stragglers come on the block with a hood, and we gonna put a nigga to the test. Oh yeah, you do this, you do. We gonna see what you about, nigga. Ain't all that talk. You gotta show and prove. Like my God bless his dead, my nigga Reg used to say, everybody gonna have their
Reg.
chance to dance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Everybody get
gonna
their
get your
chance
time
to
to
dance,
shine,
man.
yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I'm
when
glad-
it's your time to dance, know what I mean? Don't be playing no
When the music
games.
play, you gotta
Yeah.
dance, man.
Yeah, everybody got dance when the music play.
I'm glad you mentioned Reg. I definitely
Of
want
course,
to
man,
speak
you
about
mentioned
Reg. Yeah,
everybody.
yes, Reg.
You know what I mean? This
yeah,
official Hunt 39 for Hunt 40
absolutely,
right here.
yes. You
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can ask anything.
I
You
Can't get it no clearer.
I remember when Gledge won the Golden Gloves and he was doing
Exactly.
that boxing thing so hard
You know,
and we
he-
was so.
he
came to second place.
He came.
to get silver
Yeah,
gloves.
exactly.
He
You're right.
Kid beat him twice.
3 times.
Yeah, he did because I remember
Brian-
him.
Brian
yeah.
Adams.
Brian
Yeah.
Adams.
Brian
Out of
Adams.
Brooklyn.
Reg used to like Reg used to like to fuck while he
Yeah,
was
he
training.
used to run out of
Run
fucking
gas.
gap. Like, we used to be so
No,
mad
that's
at
what he
fucking
said.
Reg.
That's what he was saying.
We used to be
Yeah.
so mad at Reg. We used the whole block go up to that
Niggas
shit.
wanted Reg to go
Yeah.
through because I felt like
Yeah.
me, Red showed a nigga so much, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like he would have been a great.
He brought a lot of boxers to the
He brought a
block
lot of
too.
boxers.
Aaron Davis.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And matter of fact,
Urban,
Urban
you know what I mean?
Pierre Lewis.
So that's how Aaron ended up with Billy?
Yeah. Nah, but no, they got hooked up through Tumblr.
Tumblr.
Reg brought him to the block.
Aaron
Oh,
Davis
okay,
Sr.
yeah.
That was Billy Parton.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's always two cornermen. They was always had a lot of fighters.
Gotcha.
in
But
comedy.
he brought all kind of people to the block, Falls with that boxing shit or whatever.
Yeah, shout out to my man
Irvin.
Urban Pierre Lewis from LG Projects, man.
Exactly, yep. Big
You know
shout
what I
out to Irvin, all your brothers too,
Right,
man.
Wiz. You know what I'm saying? We met a lot
we ain't
of
see
dudes.
Irvin years, man. Word up. I wonder what's up. I hope y'all, everybody good. Y'all in good
bless, man.
spirits, and you know what I mean?
That's
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
for sure.
Another legendary figure, HUD. HUD comes.
that's
in.
it. King of the
Yeah,
nightlife.
exactly.
Yeah, HUD
Yeah,
from the nightlife.
exactly. We
He
can't.
another
Yeah,
nigga we
yeah.
had
Of course.
too, like,
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
The nightlife.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm the one who told Huddy when Huddy used to be hanging out or whatever, all because he knew a party for the Monday through Sunday.
Yeah.
So I told him, I said, Hud, why don't you go into the fucking party promoting instead of what you call that
Yeah,
nigga?
getting all these
he got
other
that
niggas.
idea and he ain't looked back ever since.
Right.
Dude. That was the shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no doubt.
He got up on
That
the
was-
Benzino.
Yeah, I
all
saw
kind
that,
of
yeah.
Nigga Hud get close to. Hud, them niggas gonna go like. Hud had that gift of. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He
the
loved
gift
him.
of
They
gab.
loved him.
Yeah,
B.
yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean?
He was
God
a
bless
good
the
dude,
dead,
man.
man.
God
We
bless
miss
the-
Huddy too, man.
Word to mother.
So I told him, I said, yo, Huddy, man, you need to get into that party promoting shit, B. Once you get into that party promoting shit, it's over for you, because you know all the clubs, you know all the party promoters, you know all the club owners. Why don't you get into that part? That nigga start doing that shit. We get to the club, HUD collecting money from everybody.
Yeah.
I know the bottles don't cost all that. I know
That was his
what
hustle.
HUD doing. That was his
That was
hustle.
hustle.
So I wasn't mad at him. Know what I'm saying?
Hustle, yeah.
But he used to make shit happen too, man, when we go to the club and shit.
That's a fact.
Big shout out to Huddy Combs.
Yeah,
man.
definitely
They
shout out
pull
to
that- they
HUD.
pull
Much
that
HUD.
velvet rope back.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Nah,
Hud, how many you got? All right, 20.
Huddy rule that nightlife.
Him.
That nigga rule the night.
He knew where a party was, like Ruff said,
Hud-
Sunday through
Listen,
Monday.
let me tell you
Every
something
day.
about HUD, man. When we was going to Skate Key, the original Skate Key in
Remember him and
Hamilton,
L used to argue
we used
all
to
the time?
Yeah, him and L used to argue all the time. Huddy used to take forever getting dressed.
Yo.
man. That nigga changed his
So
outfit
we trying
about
to get the
3-4
skate key by
times.
12:30, right?
Look, after a couple of them
Leave
drinks,
him.
we used to leave him. Well,
Yeah,
we
we used
see
to
you
leave him,
then.
man.
Nah, I mean,
I'm talking about we got Harlem cabs on hold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got Harlem cabs on hold right there in front of Woolworth, which is the 99
Huddy
cent
come out with
Waiting
that
to
hat
smoke
cocked
it.
to the side.
Niggas just waiting for him.
Yeah, I'm
We
like,
been down there. We done blew up a whole hour in the cab already. We already
Waiting
owned the cab
for
an
the
hour.
change
Waiting for this
clothes.
thing.
Nigga, he used to change clothes like 3-4 times, man.
Him and
Till
L argue
you
all
find
the way
out
to
he got
Skate
the
Key.
right outfit
Taking
on
you
or
so
whatever.
long.
Yeah.
Wow.
They used to always go at it when we go on the Skate Key. That's another story. That HUD was a good one of our dudes too. man.
Yeah,
You know
absolutely.
that.
Grew up
You know
with
what I
him from
mean?
day one. Yeah,
exactly.
that's why I had to,
Yeah, hell
mention
yeah,
her
man.
too.
Hell,
Again,
big shout
that
out to
whole
96, man.
small area.
Yeah.
Now, did y'all know Puff? Did y'all know Puff?
Yeah, of course. I know.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
me and
yeah.
Puff used to, fight on my floor inside
Right.
the crib. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? His mom, Janet, he much older than me, but his
Right.
mom, she was a hustler.
Exactly.
She used to do my mom's fingernails
I
and stuff.
bet.
You know what I'm
I
saying? And you
bet.
remember Janet used to sell stuff
Exactly,
too.
too.
So
Exactly.
so I didn't know if y'all had so I
Nah, I know Puff
I know
good.
him too. And Paul,
We
of
seen
course.
Puff before he got locked up and shit. You remember he was doing that like right a couple days before 2 weeks before he got locked up. Remember it was me, you, and B-God.
Where we seen him at?
On Linux.
Oh yeah. Oh, Puff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was. It's like some of that. I was looking
Word.
to see if they caught that shit in the documentary because it was around that time.
Yeah.
He was flowing around with the little caravan, the police escort.
Yeah.
He was on Linux. He hopped out on.
He was going
He
to
hopped
talk.
out by the Chinese joint.
Yeah.
He hopped out by the Chinese joint, seen JR and them, right? Little JR and them
my
hopped out,
little
gave them niggas love or whatever. He was just giving out, just
Jumping
socializing.
on this shit.
So he seen us on the other side, made the niggas throw the U-turn, came back, hopped out, kicked it with us for a few minutes, and went on his way. You know what I'm saying? And then shortly after that, the indictment.
About 5-6 days after.
Well, matter of
Yeah.
fact, shortly after that, I don't even know if the indictment fell because my man was like, "Yo."
They picked them up in that tip.
I think that's when all that shit started coming out that led to the indictment. You know what I'm saying? Well, it was leading to that, right? Yeah, so that's what it was. Well, the indictment hadn't actually dropped, but you know, you a rich nigga, you got them lawyers, them niggas know 3 months before you about to go for them paperwork.
But Puff probably knew he was going. That's why he was making his
showing that he was trying to rally his people behind him.
Rounds, his little rounds, making his little rounds and shit.
What y'all think about that documentary 50 did? It's a lot of controversy behind
man,
that.
that shit is.
Listen,
I ain't getting nothing off that shit, so I don't fuck that documentary. Word up, man. No disrespect, but fuck that documentary.
Right.
Word, man. That's crazy though.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No.
It's a lot of shit you seen that I ain't expect, and that's all I can say.
Yeah, it's kind of shocking to me too. You know, it is what it is.
But nowadays,
What you think about that shit though, Bigger?
The allegations about Biggie is
Yeah, that was
diabolical.
That was
it's crazy.
That was fucked up.
It's crazy. And
Basically, you like walked
and
and
if
took
you
that
could be
man
guilty
in
of those things, yeah, I can't put nothing past you, dude.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, like I was supposed to be your man.
If
You know what I'm saying? Like that was
the
supposed.
shit with the funeral shit.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. That was crazy.
That was the ultimate Simon shit.
Yeah, like come on, man. Like
That was some scumbag.
Even with all that shit, that whole
It could have
shit.
been. It could
when
have
we
been.
talking about hating,
hated or
talking about
whatever.
big,
but
yeah,
that shit-
uh huh.
You know what I mean?
if you had anything to do with that man's demise and you ain't protect that man in any type of way, he was a real nasty, evil
Yes,
person. You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
man.
He's a real nasty,
Yeah.
evil person.
And it's too much that was said that make me like question, like, yeah, dude, like you stopped him, you know, because I was always leaning towards saying like when they were saying Suge did it, but then Gene said something the other day that I saw him on, you know, he been
Big
here
shout out
touring
to
the
Gene,
fire.
man.
Yeah,
That's
shout
my
out.
nigga, too.
Yeah, nah,
He's on
Gene
the
said,
cruise
y'all,
with
you
Gene.
and him like family.
Yeah,
He
hell
said,
yeah,
you
that's
know.
my nigga, dude.
So he said something the other day that made so much sense to me. Because I always like Suge, you know, I lean towards that Suge must have set that up.
Right.
But Gene said then Suge was down with him too and helped lure him to the hotel, you know, from the hotel
Right.
to the party that night.
Yeah.
And Suge was down with him, you know, and stopped him from going to London.
Right.
And Suge was there. And when I thought about that, I
So
said,
basically,
yeah.
they sacrificed him.
Exactly. So the way Gene said it,
Right.
I'm like, oh shit, you're right. There's no way you
Right.
could take Puff
Right.
out of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He said, I told the dude this was going to happen and they was going to get murdered that night.
Right.
It's too much that was,
Right.
But
you know,
what though?
If a nigga telling it, so the nigga must have been that go to show you a nigga was in on it. If a nigga telling you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? It don't take a rocket scientist to
Big
figure
died.
that shit.
Big died
Know what I'm
6
saying?
months after Pac,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
When Pac died, that shit set off a big fucking gang war over there on the West
Yeah.
Coast.
It did.
You know what I'm saying? That shit, whatever. Remember what Rodney
That
King
shit-
bought the Bloods and the Crips kind of the way they could coexist, right? Without really too many people dropping like an all-out gang war.
Man, all that shit happened over a
And when
bitch,
Pac
man.
died, over a bitch. And when Pac died, everything went back like the truce was up.
When you say over a female, what you mean?
That when the nigga when Suge Man got dropped, no, that's what all that shit this shit really stemmed from. When homie got hit in Atlanta.
In Atlanta, that was
Yeah,
over a
that's-
Jake
female.
Robles.
Yeah,
That
that's what
That was all over female.
That's what started
That's all the
everything.
shit.
Yeah, that started
And
everything.
I'm thinking that I'm looking at shit. He probably told Puff nigga like you gotta give me something. You drop my nigga or whatever. And Puff might have sacrificed homie. You know what I'm saying?
That's a hell of a
It's
sacrifice.
either him or you.
It's a hell of a
Who you want? Know what I'm saying?
You was
So
there.
presentation.
You was there for that Soul Train award,
I
right?
We went
I
to
went
Soul
the year
Train in
before.
96 and 98.
We went the year before.
We cried like
Yeah.
babies we couldn't make it out there that year,
We
but
went
it
the
wasn't
year
meant for us to
before.
be there.
No.
Yeah, okay, all
It
right.
wasn't meant for us to be there.
Yeah.
In 96, they had in the program, he had a big one page spread in that joint.
I
Where they
think
was promoting,
Bunsen
he
still
had
got that joint.
She still got it?
I think
We
so.
gotta find that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had the all white on with the white golf off.
And that was 95?
That was 96.
96.
96.
Because I remember you had the, you came to the block and you were showing me the
The Cartiers.
Yeah, you had the car. You know what I'm saying? You like your back.
That
Like,
man got them from
yeah, yeah. You was showing me those joints. You know, so I remember, and that was you had came from the Soul Train. Speaking about Hev, I definitely had to get to that.
Another good
Yeah,
brother,
big
man.
brother, man.
Yeah.
Another good brother, man.
Yeah.
Like I miss him too, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate her for giving me an opportunity.
That's a fact.
As well. It seemed like all the niggas that fuck with me musically is gone. Big L, K Slick, Heavy D, like all of them is my like. I fuck with them hard body.
Hev was
my nigga.
A once in a lifetime.
Yeah, Hev
soul,
changed the
man.
nigga life, man. He showed a nigga.
You know what I mean?
Hell gave a nigga the lightning, you know, the insight, like this could really happen.
Hev polished him into
Yeah.
a flawless diamond.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hev was a good dude.
What?
Real good
Yeah.
dude, man.
We taught him how to.
good.
We taught Hev how to play casino.
Yeah.
Oh, word?
Excellent
Okay.
dude.
We taught Hev how to play casino.
Niggas like Hev come like once every.
Not a lifetime.
yeah.
Once in a lifetime. Man.
Good brother, man. Real good, bro. I ain't got nothing bad to say about Hev, man.
Nah.
Rest in peace, Heavy D,
Yeah,
man.
God bless.
The White Myers. We love you and miss you, my brother.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying?
That's right.
How was
Big
on?
shout out to Mount Vernon too. We just got off the phone with his best friend Dio.
Dio, yeah.
That's my man, still to this day. Know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he just called us too. Know what I mean?
Dio,
shout out
Damian
to the whole
Black.
Mount Vernon.
AZ is AZ partner and
Yeah.
manager. AZ the visualizer.
Yeah,
How was Andre Harrell?
Andre was cool. You know what I mean? I ain't really
We met Andre
a
maybe
couple times.
Oh, now so it was really just
we
heavy.
like
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
When we first went and met Hev, we met Hev in January of '95. We went to Soundtrack Studios, 21st and 5th Ave. Went to meet Hev.
Yeah.
Went up and Gruff rhyme for him. He stopped Gruff in the middle of the rhyme and said he was gonna sound him. Came down the next day, had like a little production contract done. I think he gave him probably like $2,500. But then when he put Gruff in pre-production, artist A&R, artist development. So he had Gruff do probably like 10 songs. You know what I'm saying? Creep. I know we
Under
could
the
do
Soul,
it. Yeah,
yeah.
all the under Soul,
All the white
Soul,
label
all the
joints.
white labels. And then when he
For
felt like
those who don't know, white labels is like it's like little
Mixtape material.
This when the vinyls was out. You know what I'm
12
saying?
inch, yeah.
12 inch or the regular vinyl. They're sent it like overseas to like certain little, or they send out to all the DJs just to get it. If
Yeah, to build a buzz.
See if it catch.
Right,
you know what
right.
I'm saying? So
Yeah,
they
it's
call
giveaways.
those the white
It's
label.
giveaways.
So that's what the white
so
label is.
they had Gruff
Yeah.
do probably like 10, 12 records, and then he said, "Yo, you know what? We're gonna take you to Andre now." And I remember Andre coming to the studio because Hev was working on a Mary J joint. I think that you was on, right? And Andre came. He heard Gruff verse, and he gave his approval. And then after that, they worked out the deal to go with Uptown. You know what I'm saying? Soul on Soul / Uptown Records. You know what I mean?
Yeah, how was that like working with Mary J, the queen of R&B?
Was she there?
She
wasn't even there. Her
Oh,
vocals was already
her
on the
vocals-
joint.
Oh,
already on
they
the
was
joint.
already doing
It's
that.
even easier now with this Pro Tools shit. Back
Mary
then,
was
this is
there
when they had
when
the
which go, but big
4
shout out
inch
to
tape.
her too.
know
But
what I'm saying?
but Monifa, you was in.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
You
That's
know.
sis. That's sis.
Yeah.
Definitely on. We was in most sessions.
What about So For Real?
I was in a couple of their sessions too.
Now let me tell you what's funny with that. Now
We'd be in one studio and so forth.
Yeah, we had a whole floor.
2 weeks
Yeah.
about about 3 weeks ago, you know, I don't do my interviews to myself, but
Right.
you know I have people that do that for me. So, but one of my supervisors called me and said, "Oh, you know, it's this guy that I think you want to do the direct interview because I say he don't got no security license. I can't. I'm tired of the crying. You know, I get so
Exactly.
many brothers coming with that, and it stresses me out. You know, because I want to help brothers, but then they fuck you over.
Exactly.
But so you know, I'm just one of these guys. So I'm like, he don't got no security license. I can't. You know, said no. I think you want to see him. Said why? Why do I want to see him? So he said the dude from Soul For Real.
Oh wow.
So I'm like,
Which
what?
one?
The young kid.
Jason.
Yeah, I got his pictures and everything in it.
Oh,
I got
wow.
his number. We could call him. Yeah,
Hey, listen, man.
Yeah,
I like it, bro.
yeah.
You know
and I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, and I'm like,
Bills ain't gonna
what?
stop, man.
Yeah.
Only thing that's guaranteed in life is death and taxes.
You know,
Taxes is
and
your
I'm like,
right.
this is the kid. I'm like, And you know, eventually he going to do the interview, but right now he just want to work and like you know, and you know, I'm like, what the fuck happened?
yeah.
You know, yeah,
Life,
You know,
Yeah,
what
I
happened
guess
with
so,
him? What happened?
yeah.
His voice start changing.
yeah,
so
his voice changes. Some
from
shit.
you remember he had he had that mic tone.
yeah.
And then I guess as he started getting
Mature.
older, you know,
Yeah.
his voice get heavier. But I guess they wanted that high pitch, that mic.
kitty,
Yeah,
new
so
addition, more or less.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that makes sense.
They make
Big shout out to Soul for Real.
Yeah, much
all the
shout
brothers,
out.
know what I mean?
Yeah, big shout
Big
out.
shout. I ain't see them in a minute, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
big.
I hope everybody good, you know.
Yeah, big shout outs to Soul for Real.
Yeah, man.
So, where do you think that hip hop is going to go in the future? Do you think that this AI thing, because right now, we was talking about that earlier.
Listen, a lot of niggas getting fired from them radio stations and shit.
Word, yeah.
Like a lot of
Ebro done got kicked
a lot
the
of
boot.
niggas, they got rid of what's Ebro and
Yeah, the whole team.
Look,
The whole team.
When Cat Williams sat on fucking Shannon Sharp, so
Oh,
this
my
is
God.
the year of the truth.
Yeah.
And the year
All
that
that,
exposed.
you know, all I
Niggas
can hear
getting
is that
exposed
quote,
and look,
all
he ain't
lies will
lie.
be exposed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All lies will be exposed.
So this year been a hell of a year.
predicted it.
Know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's been a hell of a year.
But it's time for a change,
And
though.
quiet as kept, I heard a couple more heads gonna start rolling.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? Niggas been fucking up New York hip hop for years, man, and nobody been saying nothing about it, man.
Talk, my nigga.
Niggas been fucking up New York hip hop for years, and nobody been saying nothing about it. Niggas know what I'm talking about, man. Know what I mean? I ain't gotta say no.
Yeah, I agree with
Know what I'm
that
saying?
totally. One of the things that just Harlem in itself, we have so much damn talent.
Yeah.
Why we not all meshing together? What's going on?
Harlem is, I don't know.
Egos.
You know,
Egos. It's always
I'm not.
egos with Harlem.
Yeah, why can't we stick
Because
together?
every nigga in Harlem won't be that man, like the nigga.
Harlem? Harlem?
Everybody here,
No matter
everybody
what.
will be the nigga.
No matter what.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm first.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He's first. You first. Niggas don't play second to nobody. Not no Harlem nigga.
Right.
They don't get it wrong. Don't get it fucked up. When you got a good, knowledgeable, sensible person, you ain't got to care about being the captain of the boat just as long as you on the boat.
Exactly.
Some people, niggas can't put their ego to the side. Your ego, niggas' egos cost them their lives, their friends, and lots of money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of niggas don't be
it-
seeing the big picture when
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like niggas be so one track minded thinking a nigga gonna try to have a one
But
up
you know
on
what, though?
instead of seeing the big picture and come together. You know what I mean? The strength in numbers.
But you know
what I'm saying? Math don't lie. It's strength in numbers.
When we looking back at Harlem in the late '80s, mid '80s, niggas wanted to be that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was the AZs, the Kev Chowsers, the Alpos. You know what I'm saying? You had that big name.
Everybody is
You had
their
that
own
big name. Niggas wanted to
individual.
be that nigga. Niggas, whether not to say niggas want to be like them, but yeah, I'm Big Took. I'm Took the Boss from 39th Street. This Herb McGruff from 39th Street. I'm that nigga. He that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that's the attitude you take. And no disrespect, I ain't grow up in no other borough. I grew up on 139th and Lenox. So all I knew was how to be a Harlem nigga. And a Harlem nigga is you the ace. You know what I'm saying? You numero uno. That's it, man. You know what I'm saying? You pop your shit and you stand out. So when you've been that shit been embedded in you for so long, when you get the situation to where you're supposed to put your pride to the side, and put your ego to the side and say, yo, you know what? I ain't driving the boat, but I'm getting here. The same time
lot
the
of niggas don't know how to play their
captain
role.
gonna get us there.
You know what I'm saying?
Same time the captain gonna get us there. He pulling the boat in. I'm on the fucking boat. I'm there too.
Ain't even about playing your role. It's about niggas now know how to play team ball.
That's a fact. Selfishness.
Know what I mean?
A lot of selfishness.
Niggas don't know how to play
Yeah,
team
but that
ball.
falls under your ego
Cause
too.
ain't nobody
Yourself.
lesser than, ain't no big me and little you or little you and big me. But niggas can play team ball and eat. That's how them niggas in the South was fucking us up for years. Even though them niggas support each other.
Right.
Harlem niggas don't support each other. Know what I'm saying?
That's the main thing that
All
I
them
see.
niggas don't
We
support
not, yeah,
each
we
other.
not.
So, know what I'm saying? And I don't complain when niggas don't support that. I'm used to this shit.
Right.
Niggas been hating on me from the beginning
Decades.
of time.
Decades.
Know what I'm saying?
Me
I don't
too.
give a fuck.
Me too.
Know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to be all right regardless. Know what I mean? Rhyme or crime. I'm going to be all right
But you know what
regardless. Know
though?
what I'm saying,
I learned how to embrace the hate. You know what I'm saying? I use that shit for motivation. You know what I'm saying? I like when a nigga hate on me. Oh, you
But
think
more
I
niggas got
this?
love for me than they did.
Absolutely.
Know what I'm
Come
saying?
on.
Yeah, niggas are definitely
Come on.
love,
Absolutely,
love,
yeah.
love, way more love,
Know
but you
what
got
I'm saying?
you have a select few.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to impress everybody. I don't
Right.
give a fuck. You either love
got
me
a
or
select
hate
few
me.
that I use
Ain't
this
nothing in
motivation,
between
man.
shit. Know what
I
I'm
use
saying?
motivation. Oh word? Okay.
Yeah.
Watch this. My man, one of my niggas, shout out to my man S. Dot from the Bronx. S got a saying, nigga, if they mad, make them madder. You know what I'm saying? That's what I live by. Oh, you mad? Watch this. You know
Gonna
what I'm
be
saying?
pissed the fuck off.
That's it.
Yeah, I think that we have so much talent that come from around us, and we need to stick together. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to the Beat 139. Shout out
Big
to
shout out to Doc,
yeah,
Don Vito,
and,
Keith.
absolutely. You know, they
they
done been on this platform. I've been on their platform. Born and raised with Doc. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I know Doc,
Yeah.
like, you know, he,
Doc on
yeah,
team?
you know, yeah,
That's
exactly.
Doc
you know.
lived 2 floors above me, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You
Doc
know,
lived 2
and,
floors above me. But Doc taught me how to play basketball.
Yeah.
Regulation ball.
So, with that said, being that, you know, I know Doc and Cam, I know Mace, we all grew up
Exactly.
together, you know what I'm saying? So when I went on the internet and seen that little back and forth that happened the other day, that hurt me inside.
Right.
I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we should, yeah, come on, man, we don't,
Nah, but that shit, that they gonna get it. They get
we
it.
gotta get it right,
But
you know?
sometimes certain shit got to happen though.
That's a fact.
Know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
To clear the air. Know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact. That's
He
a
Doc said what he had to say. Cam said what he had to say, and that's that.
Right.
Niggas is men. I don't get in grown men shit. Know what I'm saying? Word to mama, man.
yeah.
You gotta handle. Know what I mean? You a man.
Niggas got their own-
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like yeah. So that's between Doc and Cam. But this it don't look good for the borough. But that's man shit.
Yeah.
They get it right.
Yeah, but you know
Ain't
what?
nobody
This goes on-
dying, man. That's
This
all
goes
I-
on. This goes on all over the
Word.
world. Every borough, every state, man. You got niggas that grew up together, and sometimes they hit disagreements.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's public. Sometimes it's
Nigga asked me that shit.
Just so happens that
I
both
weigh
of
that
them-
shit off. Like that shit ain't about nothing.
Just so happens that both of them got a platform. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you can broadcast.
Big shout out to Killer too.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Killer.
Shout
definitely.
Doc.
Shout out to
And
Killer.
shout out to Mace. You know what I mean?
Right.
Everybody doing their fucking thing out there. Big shout out to everybody, not just from Harlem. Anybody out there doing something positive. Big shout out to you, man. Know what I'm saying? Keep pushing, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout
For
out
real,
to
but
Mace.
that's but
Shout
it's
out to
fucked
all
up
of
that,
y'all.
that it had to come to that though, bigger. Know what I mean? Between them two, but certain
but you-
shit,
but you
certain
know
time
what,
shit
though?
just gotta.
I wish it was
happen.
a table that we could, you know, make
Yeah,
a round
sit down,
table.
round table,
Yeah,
everybody
exactly.
sit down and
Because
Like,
if
like
we
I always
work
said-
together,
I
oh
always said,
man.
imagine if it was a Harlem World Tour with a bunch of Harlem.
That's what we was working
Yeah,
on. The American
you know what I'm
Dream.
saying? Like,
That was supposed to come after the
Imagine if
American
it was
Dream.
a Harlem World Tour
Mm-hmm.
with all the niggas. So listen, you got the ASAP Rockies, you got the Jim Joneses, you got the Jewels, the Camrons, the Maces, and
Max B.
Max B.
the Max B. Oh
And,
yeah,
and
we
the
ain't even
list
get
goes
the
on
Max
and
B.
on coming
Yeah,
out of Harlem.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? All the battle rap niggas and all.
Right.
Like imagine if niggas was to do it, know what I mean? Big Murder Mook.
Right.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
All these niggas, man.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
It wouldn't be
Like,
enough.
come
It
on,
wouldn't be enough stage time for all these acts that we could
Yeah,
bring to the
man.
stage, man. You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
like, what if niggas Harlem? You hearing this from Gruff, man? The OG, all the niggas who respect me. I ain't been nothing but official all years, man. Since I've been in existence, I ain't been nothing but official. Niggas need to get together
Yes.
and do a Harlem World Tour.
Yes.
Know what I mean? Put y'all
Yes.
egos to the side and let's do a Harlem World Tour. And I don't care, I'll open the fucking show up.
Yes.
No, that's what, I don't got no pride. I don't got no fucking, know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck, cause I know who I am as a man, nigga. And I'm looking right into the camera. All my niggas from Harlem that fuck with me, let's do it. Big shout out to Trigger too. And my nigga Ray Porter. All my niggas on the come up. Know what I'm saying? Let's do a Harlem World Tour. Know what I'm saying?
And I got us
Yeah.
on that security
Yeah,
in every
let's do a
city,
Harlem World
every
Tour.
state,
And you know what's so
everywhere
crazy, right?
in the
Yeah.
United States. I got us on that security.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
obvious.
There's so
We're
much
gonna
money
be
out there, nigga.
held
rap,
down.
man. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous. man.
we be playing games, man. We be
Right.
sleeping. Harlem niggas be sleeping on Harlem. Know what I'm saying? I seen something the other day. It was a party somewhere downtown. I seen like ASAP Rocky and all the battle rappers, Murder Mook and what's my Loaded Lux,
Loaded Lux,
Uncasa, my nigga. Big shout out to
Uncasa,
Uncasa.
yeah.
Big shout out
I said,
to
yeah,
my nigga
we
Un.
forgetting
My
people,
little
yeah.
nigga that's my dude. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if Harlem, when Harlem stick together, that shit looks so fucking good, man. When niggas be in unity with each other, that shit looks so good, man. I be proud when I see shit like that. Know what I'm saying? But now, I mean, everybody got to just put their ego to the side and let's get this money. Niggas got kids, niggas got grandkids, all kind of
All
shit.
type of shit.
Let's put our egos to the side and let's get some real paper, nigga. Before it's all over, niggas
Yeah.
is dropping, niggas
Yes.
is dying young now.
Yes.
Know what I'm saying? It's only but so much time niggas got left. Man, let's put our egos to the side and
get
let's
some
try
money.
to put our egos in and get some money.
Right.
Know what I'm saying? Put our minds together and get some real paper, man. And tear this shit up, man. Y'all hearing this from Gruff, man. Know what I'm saying? Harlem World Zone, man. Like, for real.
Yeah, I definitely
Dead
support
ass.
that. Let's do that. Let's shout out Stan Spitz too.
Yeah, big
Where
shout
you
out to
Shout out
Spit,
to
too.
Where you at,
Know what I'm
Stan? Where
saying?
you at? You know what I'm saying? Another
Yeah,
legend.
big shout out to Spit,
World need
you know
to
what I
hear
mean?
your story, bro. You know,
Yeah.
they gotta hear it. You know, but yeah, you know. Dealing with that whole Harlem experience, if we could just form something together and get something together, it would be a really great experience.
It'd be dope.
That's a
You
fact.
know,
It'd be dope.
how's everything with the Apollo Theater? They're saying is about to be renovated.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
the Apollo. You know, if we
could pull
that's
something off there.
you know, we could
that'd
you know
be
what I'm
perfect.
saying? Like that's
What better
exactly.
place? What better place
You know what I'm saying?
than Apollo?
We
You know
talking,
what I'm
y'all.
saying?
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Think about this.
But now that we do something for free at the
It could
state
start.
building,
It could start off at the Apollo, and we could take that shit on the road.
That's a fact.
No, that Apollo could be the warm up, the tester, just to see. Know what I'm saying?
Who
See
gonna come
what's
out?
going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. From that.
Yeah, absolutely, man. You know, like I said, it's so much that I hope this ain't the last time y'all come by
Nah, hell
because
no,
it's so
man.
much.
Anytime,
it's
man.
layers and layers.
Yeah, we got a bunch of shit.
Yeah,
a bunch of Harlem history. Not just
talk
Harlem
about.
history. Period. Man.
Period, yeah.
To talk about, man.
We've been around the world. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
Been
Yeah.
West Coast, down South Carolinas, Midwest.
Yeah.
Niggas done traveled, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas done met a lot of interesting people. Met a
Now-
lot of good friends too from
And
different places.
one of the things I gotta ask Harlem guys, because this is one of the Harlem arguments I be having that I think is just
What's that, bitch?
is Alpo alive? That was the whole thing, just to you know what I'm saying,
I mean, they
just some
from
funny
what
crap?
I heard he ain't had no funeral or whatever.
None of that.
And people that work at Harlem Hospital said
Never
that-
seen them.
Never seen them. That they was there. Then when he got there, some shit. The police
Yeah.
hurry up and rushed him out or
But my
whatever.
thing
If he
this,
is alive, man, you know what I mean.
My thing is this. We talking some real CIA type conspiracy type shit, right? This ain't no disrespect to Poe or whatever. Like this ain't no disrespect to the dead or nobody. But why?
Yeah, yeah.
At what cost?
That's the only point I
At
know.
what cost,
I
right?
don't see.
We gonna stage a death and all this shit for what? Because his face is famous. You know what I'm saying? His face is famous, right? Especially with the Paid in Full movie. What, they gonna send him somewhere else to
But
work?
they said a couple niggas that my nigga was saying that
Well, he was.
nigga said he was worried at first. I seen some shit.
And then he
Big
realized-
shout out to my nigga Sunkiss.
Right.
And then the nigga got a call and said, nah, he ain't had no reason to be worried no more. So
Right.
you read between the lines. Know what I'm saying? He said he was worried about when homie got hit up and whatever. Then he said about 2 days later, he ain't had no reason to
Oh,
be
you talking
worried
about
no
that shit
more.
we just watched?
Yeah,
That shit flew
yeah.
over my head.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
You know
So
what I'm saying?
this is what
That shit Deshaun said.
Yeah.
you know. So this is what
Yeah.
I knew about it. You know what I'm saying? So you know our people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, run the joint.
I know
you
you
know
got
what I'm
good
saying?
intel on certain shit.
No, yeah, you know what
you
I'm
know,
saying? But the same
you
thing
do
is through us, through the
Right.
family. So the spot that, you know what I'm saying, he was working in,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, that went to that night, our people run the spot, you
Right.
know what I'm
Right.
saying? So he told me when I called him up, he said that Poe came in that night and had the vest
Vest
on,
on. Yeah, 'cause
and
he
he
used to
said,
keep the vest.
yeah, he said he had the Jason mask.
Right. He did. I see the
Yeah,
picture.
so he said that when he said later on that night there was the shots. They went outside. He said Poe had went driving down the street and he was throwing dope out the
Out the
car.
window. Yeah, I
So
heard
I'm
that
like,
story. I heard
I
that.
said, what the?
I heard a couple
That
versions.
flipped me. I'm like,
Yeah,
what the
I heard a
fuck?
couple versions.
Post selling heroin? You know what I'm saying? He said he was throwing the dope out the car, and then he said that he thought the cops moved on him. You know what I'm saying? So he said he crashed over by the precinct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said he walked over
That's
there.
what I heard. That he was trying to get rid of whatever he had in the car.
No, exactly. So you see
Right.
what I'm saying? Accurate. He said he walked over by where he crashed at. He said there was nobody, there was no people there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he said there was no blood on the ground.
Right.
You know, it was, you know, the car was there, crashed, and
Right.
there was, you know,
Bullet
bullet in the
shots.
thing, but he saw no blood and no, you know, and that
I mean,
quick.
if he-
They
if
said
he
whatever
still
happened,
living, man.
they came and snatched him
Yeah.
and took him somewhere real fast, you know. So I was, so
Well, I'll tell you this. If they did, he gonna find his way back to Harlem and let
Yeah, you definitely, because Poe the type nigga that he
He
ain't
gonna
going
find his way back to Harlem
He ain't
and
going
let
what's
them
it
see
called? He
him.
ain't sitting too tight for too long.
That's one thing. He was coming back to Harlem.
Back to
You
Harlem.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
Poe ain't sitting tight
so
for too long.
if he don't show up in another 10 years, then you know he's gone.
is there anything that y'all want to say to the people? Is there
Nah,
anything
this
that-
Bro, said it all, man. I'm just ready to go on tour with my niggas I grew up with, man. We all got history, man. Can you imagine how much fun?
Yeah.
Like, we already got lifelong memories. Could you imagine how many memories we could create giving people the Harlem experience, man? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Niggas got music, old music, new music, whatever. Like, let's just go on tour. It's a big vacation. It's like taking the whole Harlem on fucking vacation
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and getting paid to do it.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Imagine all the fun we could have.
yeah.
Put your ego to the side, put your pride to the side, man. Let's get this money, man. And this come from Took the Boss.
Yeah, big shout out to Bigger for having us, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you know what I'm
on
saying.
the platform, man.
And
the
this-
cameraman, everybody, nah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Thank
that's
you for
Vern, my
having us,
partner
Big
right
Vern.
there.
Know what I'm saying? My man B God in the cut too,
Yeah,
man.
Bigger,
He don't say
that's
too
our
much.
bodyguard.
Yeah,
he
I
don't
know,
say
I
too
know
much.
who he is.
Yeah. Well, my nigga B God in the building, though. Know what I'm saying?
Shout
But,
out B God.
Yeah, man, for real, B. Yeah.
And this has been another epic experience. We definitely have to do a part 2 to this because there's so much
Oh,
in the.
real quick.
Oh,
Vic,
yeah.
I'm sorry. Can
No.
I plug our show?
Of course, you have to.
First quarter coming up next year, man. Tune in to speak on it unfiltered, the Gruff and Took show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Please have me on there.
Can't wait.
Yeah,
So, you know what I mean?
exactly.
We got a lot of stories, a lot of things we gonna do, but we got a podcast. We got books coming out. We got new music coming out. We got some old music that we putting out, man. We just working, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We working.
Yeah.
Then that's what it is right there. I'm so happy, man.
Yeah.
Shout outs to y'all.
Yeah.
Peace.
Finally made it up here, man.
Right.
Yeah, bro.
Definitely.
All right.